Hello, gamers. What
Yeah.
is up? Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's feeling sus tonight in the crowd? Let's go.
Yo, any sussy folks? Anyone feeling a little sus?
Alexa, show me this guy's sus. Okay, I'm actually going to set off my Alexa. No, Alexa, I'm sorry. She said no problem. We're fine.
Happy
Okay,
New
yeah.
Year.
Happy New Year. Hello and welcome to the official, unofficial. I asked if I can do it, and now I am. Sus Quest recap with me, Z9chy, with a 9 instead of an A, because the A is already taken.
And they asked me to join for some reason.
Yay! Almost like it was the event that you produced.
I suppose.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, as they say in the business. So, yeah, how's it going, everyone? We are going to talk about some behind the scenes at Ganymede and IO. I was at Ganymede, T
I
was at
was at
IO.
IO.
You know, it's like Romeo and Juliet, really, except we're not in love. But we do play Roblox together sometimes. Not true. Maybe true. Could be true.
Could be
But
true.
could be true. Might become true. Unrelated. We're going to do some questions. We're going to do a bit tier list. We're going to go through some pictures and some clips. And yeah, talk all things sus. So, and by sus quest, I of course mean side quest Winter Masquerade, our wonderful marathon that went over the 29th through the wee early hours of the 2nd of January that raised $28,700. A little
Pre
over that.
merch.
Pre-merch,
By the way,
which is
merch is
huge.
still up, by the way, if you're interested in picking up some last minute gear
Yeah.
to represent this awesome event.
Yeah, if you forgot,
Zellathon.com/store.
it's true. We were just talking about the water bottle. Wait,
Yeah.
here. I live zellathon.com/store. Are you so back? We might be so back. Saved? Is it saved? Is it sussy saved? We're so back. Yeah. Literally have no idea what happened. Please look at this water bottle.
You don't have it pulled up.
Wait, I do. Oh, wait. Share this tab instead. Please look
Yeah.
at this water bottle. Look at her. Wow.
I love the red side.
Yo, are
A
you a red
fun filled
side or a blue
social
side?
event with murder.
with one exclamation point. I think that's the best part. With
Yeah.
murder exclamation point.
We have murder.
I wanna wait. Excuse us. Excuse us while we deep dive. I want to look at the little symbols.
Yeah, that shirt's cute too.
Look at this.
Sauce.
Sus, guys. In case you didn't know, ugh, I love the merch. It's so good. Be sure to pick it up. Um, yeah, I would say that today is probably one of the very last days it will be for sale. So we'd love to see you rocking it. But yeah, shall we jump into the schedule, team?
Sure.
So I guess before we look at it, I kind of want to pick your brain.
Okay.
What, when making the schedule, did you go went into your all's minds as kind of the flow of the show, if you will? Was it like a specific, like, would you want to start with a specific kind of game? Because there's like a wide variety that we were working.
Yes. So, me and my good friend Duggernaut sat down one evening and poured over all of the segment submissions which we had, I think, like north of 60 segment submissions or something. Like it was crazy this
So
time
good.
around.
That's so good.
Um, so we sat down and we're like, all right, let's pick and choose what games we want because I mean, with kind of a limited scope on the theme, it was like there were a lot of times where the same game would get submitted several times by different people. So we had to one kind of pare down what we thought would make a good event, and two
Right.
kind of look to what segments we've assigned to certain hosts to make sure we're not like overloading them, and if they have like a duplicate submission to kind of divvy them up. So maybe like, oh, this person submits uh say Clock Tower. Okay, it's a bad example because we had 4 games of Clock Tower, and I basically I only really accepted one submission of Clock Tower, and that was Minecraft on the Clock Tower. The rest, I just was like, Mags, give me some Clock Tower. And Mags kind of took the reins on all of the Clock Tower segments, minus the Minecraft one.
Right.
But yeah, Inhuman Conditions was another special example where it was a crossover and it just so happened to be from 2 different hubs. So I came up with that fun idea, but we'll get to that here in a little bit because that's the last segment on the schedule. Um, but when all was said and done, we had like a rough. We had 4 days to fill, originally scheduled for 12 hours a day. That's 48 hours of stream. Factor in a 10-minute break between each. It ended up being like um, that ends up being like, depending on how many segments, another like 5, 6, 7 hours of
Yeah.
just breaks across the 4 days. Uh,
Yeah. It's a
so
lot.
so we were looking at it and we had like 58 hours or something, like 10 extra hours of just things that were like, this should go in the event. This is cool. So from there, we had to make a call and be like, okay, we can run early or we can start early on some days. But then we were like, but we could also run late on some days. So we came up with the like flex end, um, which was kind of an idea I had when in the early planning stages. It was like, let's just throw a clock tower on the end of each day. So that way, if they run over, it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
Um, they can just run as long as it takes to play out whatever clock tower. That didn't end up
Right.
happening because of scheduling things, but it it was on one day, the first day. But
Hmm.
yeah, so we or no, and the second day because we had Grim on the clock tower. Kinda. That kinda
Right.
was the end. Ganymede kind of took over after that, which was delightful but
Which
unexpected.
we'll get there.
But yeah, so then we kind of had like a flexible length for each day, which made planning a little bit easier. So we could fit in more of the segments we wanted. From there, we started plugging them in based on the availability of the segment runners.
Hmm.
Um, Luckily, a lot of the segment runners were very flexible. And if you're a segment runner and you've got just a collection of DMs from me saying, hey, does this time work? Okay, just kidding. Does this time work? Oh, one more time. With what about this time? How do you feel about this time? Like, I think I moved around Alan Wake like 4 or 5 times. I, but Sweet Peebs is an absolute champion.
A legend, yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
yeah,
It sounds
um,
like a Herculean task at times, just organizing so many different people. But
yeah.
it got done, and done it did. Um
Oh yeah, Multithon had to move around. So Multithon was kind of a late addition along with Among Us to the
mhm.
schedule, um, because there weren't necessarily proper segment submissions for it, but it was things that had been agreed upon. So it was like, okay, I don't really know what Multithon's going to do, but I'm going to give them 2 hours in the schedule.
Yeah, just let them cook. And then
Yeah,
cook they did.
yeah. And then when all was said and done, I pushed this schedule out to Clink It. Me and Doug were like, all right, we cooked here. This is a great looking schedule. Clink It's like, where's Among Us?
It's true.
Nobody submitted Among Us.
That's ridiculous. I literally cannot believe no one submitted Among Us.
So there were like a couple of meetings, like team wide meetings, where I'm like, hey, does somebody want to host Among Us? Please let me know. We kind of need it for this event. And Bridget and Dino reached out, and I'm like, this is a good combo here. We could have this could really cook uh, with both of these two. So I passed it off onto them, gave them a spot on the schedule. They did a great job.
Yeah, and I guess that's a good segue to talk a little bit about. Well, I think we could touch on a little bit of each of these. I probably have something to say about all of them. I tried to watch as many as I could. And at Ganymede, we always had the stream on.
Yep, we
Um,
did at IO as well.
so I caught, unless I was asleep, I caught pretty much everything. But and that's kind of what I liked about this event too, is like you really could watch everything like without having to know life too hard.
Mm,
Um, at least for some of the days.
yeah.
Like the 29th, it was pretty manageable.
Oh yeah.
Just to have it on in the background all day. So yeah, Among Us, that setup that they had for that was absolutely wild.
I was very confused why Dino was so adamant for 9 players as opposed to 10. But when I
Mhm.
saw it like actually on the stream, I'm like, okay, Dino, pop off. Like the 3x3 grid, chef's kiss.
Oh
Like,
my gosh, it was ridiculous. And it looked good, it sounded good. It was yeah. It was also very fun. Yeah, just to play in. It was a good crew. Um and I appreciated Taylor had the reins on the like Among Us part and kept just like
mhm.
slowly bumping the extra rolls so
Yeah.
we would get higher and higher chances to play them. And by the end we just had all these like ridiculous rolls to sort through. But yeah, everyone loves Among Us. It's a classic.
Oh yeah.
Um I think the only upgrade is some proximity chat Among Us.
Oh yeah. I love
Man, I
proximity chat
love some
Among Us.
proximity chat Among Us. I think proximity chat is just like a gift.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, that was very fun. It was also very ambitious to start the marathon with that like absolute wild setup, but it worked. Um, then yeah, then we had our first in-person segment with Red Lantern over at IO with Okami. I'll say I watched a good portion of it. A lot of great dog content. I think one of my favorite parts was someone was like, "Man, I love games with dogs in it, but like they don't die, right?" And Okami was like, "Well," Okami was like, "Oh, well, yeah, there are dogs, and so content warning for the Red Lantern,
Yeah.
but." Yeah, it was cute. And someone's actual dog. Whose dog was that, Teeb?
Oh, at IO,
Yeah.
that was Ash and Duck and Grant's dog, Peach, Princess
Peach.
Peach.
That's a good dog. That's a good dog.
Very good dog.
Um, we had Home Alone. Home Alone
That
was
that was a trip.
that was I was like, what a bad game.
Yeah, it was, but it was such a good segment.
It was a really fun segment. I really
Yeah.
enjoyed it. I was like, man, this game sucks. And I really enjoyed that the donation incentives was just make this game that sucks suck even more.
Yeah.
I think someone has said before, like someone asked, like, "Is that game any good?" And I think it's Ilya who said, "If Tylenos is playing it, it sure isn't," which is so funny. I think Tylenus is a what's the word? Loves the culture of a bad game.
Oh
But
yeah.
after that, we had a perfectly normal cooking segment.
Yeah, perfectly normal.
That was wild. This was something
I
else,
I
y'all.
did not know what exactly you guys had cooking up for that segment. The dungeon was incredible.
So the dungeon is kind of this is kind of like one of the beauties of Zeldathon is that we are willing to adapt to our environment. Because we got to Ganymede and we realized it had this like nasty looking like scary basement like area. It's a gorgeous home on the moon. But had this little scary area in the basement and they just set up like a terrible camera on someone's laptop for like the dungeon cam. Um and originally I think the segment was meant to be uh me, Clinkit, Doug, and maybe Jiggy, but I think Jiggy had was running late.
Yeah.
So Triss stepped in and did a great job of being a foil to whatever.
Oh yeah.
Those cookies would not have gotten made at all if it had just been me and Jiggy on a team.
Oh man,
Um
when you guys had to like swap trays, or swap bowls, and then everything got lost and nobody knew which actual batch was theirs.
Oh no, it was so gross. It was really fun too though. Being on like a any kind of like baking situation where it's very high speed, high stress, and also people are like put Doritos into your batter. It's
Yeah.
kind of a really fun time.
Uh,
I would
I
recommend it at home.
I really liked the bit where you and Clinkit were up, uh,
Mhm.
still like making your batter, and Clinkit adds like 3 times as many chocolate chips as is necessary, and
Oh,
then you guys go downstairs, and then immediately the bowls swap.
it was so dire. That was those cookies. They were like molten lava, nasty Dorito goop cookies. And it
Yeah,
was because Clinkit added so many chocolate chips that
yeah,
half the pan was just melted chocolate.
yep.
And we actually had a really good question from let me see if I can find it. We had a really good question in the Discord about this segment specifically. Um, let's see. Let me scroll a little bit. It was question. Will you be getting fined for what you did to those ovens during the cooking segment? From RC. So funny. No, the ovens were fine. There was one point. Yes, it is RC, the official spokesperson of Bush's Best Baked Beans. There was one point where I was like, I could just turn their oven off. and not tell them. Because it had been made very clear to me that there were no rules. um so there were times when I like tried to minorly sabotage the other team.
Yeah.
I thought the team dynamics were good too, of like not necessarily the team dynamics, but of the like Clinkett and I were together and Doug and Triss were together, and it would just be Clinkett and I messing things up, and then Doug and Triss trying to fix them. Meanwhile, you all are donating money at the fastest we'd seen it in the marathon, getting us rapidly switching back and forth, trying to.
Everybody
It's
had to chug a Baja Blast.
everybody had to chug a Baja Blast. Man, that was the Baja
Even
Blast,
Xanadier on tech.
which is also a good clip. I don't have that
Yeah.
one pulled up either, but let me see. Let me check my clip list really quick. Do I have any from this segment? I don't. But yeah, so that was a fun segment basically. Please show the clip if you have it. I don't have it, but if someone wants to send it in chat, I'll show it. Um yeah. Really fun. We really want to do more cooking segments in the future. Um I was like, I'd love to do this one. I'd love to do this one again, and it could transfer to a Zelda-thon. Really, you just have to do a Zelda recipe.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
I
to
think
be
it could
fair, you
be
guys did make a Zelda
super
recipe.
fun. True.
Dubious
Straight
food.
garbage. Yeah. Trash from the ground. um.
Dirt.
Oh, okay. Minnie's got it. Let's see here. Okay, let's see. Let's see how this sound works.
Put it in.
Put it in, and then you may.
There's some pumpkin cookies.
These are Oh, that was a Baja Blast too. Okay, all right. Let's see. Takes a second for
the production team. We can do it while you guys swap.
153.95 from Nemenya, who says Baja Blast
What am I doing?
Balloonify, please.
Bassoonify, get out here.
Bassoonify.
Get out here.
Oh, see, this is Bassoonify.
Yes.
Or I mean, they can point the camera at you.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh yeah, take it to him. Let him be on audio.
Everybody's getting blasted.
Here, I'll bring it to you.
Who
All
out
right,
here-
you guys go to the get in the dungeon. Here.
Get in the dungeon.
I'll just.
What's the total?
You.
Have we unlocked worst dungeon yet?
No.
Thank
Yeah.
God.
Got about
You all didn't
a little less than
didn't get
$100.
worst
This isn't gonna
dungeon
go
in
well.
time, by the way.
I'm really
That was
scared of worst
something.
dungeon.
We are the safety officers, so we'll get all cash.
Okay, wait. Here's this
You guys,
one.
I've only been listening. I've been watching. You guys been like drinking the whole thing,
Yes.
so like all at once.
Yes. All of it. Chug it.
Whatever pace you want.
We just can't move on until.
I don't
But it's
see
okay
the
because
Zen
stuff's in the
can.
oven, so we have nothing else entertaining to do right now anyway. So whatever.
These sounds are.
There's Clinkett, always making that content. Oh no.
That is a legitimate worst.
Oh, I didn't know he did that.
My head hurts.
It's normal.
Wow. Thank you, Bassoonify. We're going back. Okay. So yeah, that segment was a party. A great time. And
I'll
after
send,
that
I'll send
one,
the other one in Discord.
oh nice. We'll watch the other one as well. Click and drag. Yeah, Zen just really knows those camera angles.
Yeah.
This angle's great.
We're gonna give you. Yeah. All right. The hosts. While Xanadu chugs out, we'll pass off our microphones to the taste testers.
Wow, absolutely
As
bodied.
Dracula, I've eaten many a share of human soul in my day, and I may have sampled quite a bit of blood.
Danny. cut back to Dracula. Oh,
There were a ton of good moments
drop the
though,
share
where
one second.
Xanadier controlling the camera himself, like showed up on camera, and it was so funny.
Billy is It's coming back. It's coming back.
Okay,
Sorry, it's the
okay.
Twitch stream together. Everyone, just listen to the sound of my voice. Don't don't get scared. Twitch stream together is a little silly sometimes, but we love it. Okay. Also, one last thing on that segment. The Baja Blasts were so cold. They were freezing cold. You know how long or how hard it is to drink a freezing cold, like to chug a freezing cold soda? It's difficult.
Oh, and Baja Blast is terrible too. I hate it.
You don't like the cooling refreshment of a Baja Blast?
No.
Yet Zenadier just chugged it down. That's what I'm saying. That was impressive. Like props to Zen. But yes, cooking segment, great time. I want to do it again. After that was Multithon Takeover, which I believe was Happy Hop, JPEG, one other person who
We
is
could
slipping.
we could bring back the grilled cheese off. That's a throwback for the old heads.
That's for the what do we call an old Zeldathon fan? It's a throwback for our adventure system enjoyers. Adventure system connoisseurs. Adventure system survivors.
True.
Yo, what if we brought back the adventure system?
No.
Oh gosh. Yeah, no, we're not doing that. So yeah, after that we had just no in the chat. All right, mod so we can't do it. Yeah, we had Multithon Takeover. I didn't catch much, except for Hop getting yelled at by his teammates.
Deservedly.
I went to shower after the cooking segment. I tuned in. Hop was getting torn to shreds for something. So that was something.
Oh yeah. Oh god, what Played Up? That's the name of the game. That game's always a hoot.
Yeah. Is it Played Up or Overcooked?
Overcooked is the adventure based one. Played Up is like the sandbox one.
Oh, interesting. Yeah. Anyone in chat have a favorite moment from this segment? I need to. This is one of those I want to rewatch. Played Up is literally a roguelike. What? The dish hole. I feel weird even saying that. Nemenya. The dish hole? Need to watch
The funny
all my
thing
own
about
segment.
Played Up is like you can automate your kitchen if you get like a good enough build going.
Yeah. Wow,
The
that's
dish
wild.
hole. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well. Okay. Okay. Dish hole. I've heard enough. Multithon Takeover. There's yelling at Hop and dish hole.
It was a wild ride.
Next up was Let's Cafe Crowd Control, which was really something. So I can give a little behind the scenes on this. Jay walks up to me and goes, "Here you go," and hands me his computer that day and goes, "I'm giving you this power," and shows me how to send custom characters into Let's Cafe. The only thing about the custom characters in Let's Cafe is they have to be like 32 by 32 bit. So if I wanted to put any pictures in there, I have to compress the heck out of it. I had to compress it all the way to Jupiter and back. So at first I started off, with Finn Zeldathon. Thank you, Menya. Because I was sitting on that couch like trying to do a stand-up routine through these characters. And it was just a good segment overall because there was that happening. I don't remember what else was going on, but because I was so focused on the segment. But I know that like there was so much going on between donations and other incentives that and and just on Ganymede in that minute that like I could not think.
Yeah.
But yes, there was in fact. Let's see. What are some highlights? There was the Red Mungus, who didn't want to kill anymore. There was Reba, a heavily compressed image of Reba McEntire holding a corn dog. You
Oh
know the
yeah.
one.
Yeah.
You know the one. Um, and there was Red was there. There was Mayor Chicken, Mayor Chicken, who said someone is. I heard someone's doing a bad impression of me. Um, and then told Clinkett that she would begin to cough in 7 days. If Let's Cafe. can't believe I got away with that one. Oh, that's what happened. It was the Zelda Omega Clink. Oh, that's why I couldn't focus because Stone was was trolling us with the camera and had downloaded something and oh like absolutely snipe Omega Lold Clinkett like on accident. I don't know if it was on accident, but like I all of a sudden look over and it's not like she was trying to make that face, but Clinkett had just become Omega Lol.
One sad bit that we had pre-planned that didn't end up happening was we had a custom designed asset for Let's Cafe of Devon Starlight that we just in the chaos forgot to use.
Yeah, that was on me. Completely forgot. We
That's
were
okay.
supposed to send a Starlight rep and it'd be all cute, and the segment was supposed to be cute and wholesome. But it
And
devolved
then we ended up
really
having Reba
fast.
McEntire holding a corn dog, heavily compressed.
Yeah. So what a good segment that
Honestly,
was.
a good trade-off.
Yeah.
Sorry, Devin.
We wish we could have had both.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give someone a motion sickness with this image, so get ready. So next we had Snowboard
Whoa.
Kids with Dino.
Dino is crazy.
I didn't see this segment. All I saw of this segment was the aftermath in, in like a full snowsuit,
Yep.
just
It
in
was a
his room.
progression. Yep.
What
Yeah,
is
just
Snowboard Kids?
it's a Nintendo 64 just snowboarding game.
Wait, that sounds so fun.
Yeah. But every however many I don't remember exactly the amount, but we ended up hitting every goal um, to put on more and more layers of the skiing outfit until we got to the literal skis. Um,
Hmm.
just getting warmer and warmer, getting cooked alive for charity.
Oh my gosh, no.
It
That's
was
so
hilarious.
good.
Like, even in the middle of a race, like, oh, now you got to put your hat on. Now you got to put your goggles on.
Put your actual skis on.
Yep.
Yeah, that was incredible. And huge what's the word? Props to Dino for doing 2 segments in one day. For
Yeah.
hosting 2 segments in one
Oh,
day.
yeah. Speaking
We
of
really
hosting
appreciate
2 segments in one day, not
it.
necessarily
Ayo.
hosting, but being on 2 segments in one day.
It's Hop in the chat. Sound off Hop.
This segment was a trip.
It was so Hop was trying to tell us it'd be ridiculous.
Yeah.
And that it was. I think yeah, and it was a great group of like commentators too.
Oh, yeah.
It was just like it was the greatest nothing burger of a video game that I've ever seen.
Well, we didn't even get into the game. We were just designing creatures, and it was hilarious.
Wait, is there an actual game? I thought the whole
Yeah.
game was just
It's a
designing
it's a
creatures.
real-time strategy game where you like send your units out to fight.
You send your like long horse out to battle?
Yeah.
Wait, that sounds I'm learning things, guys. Impossible creatures, RTS. What in the world? Yeah, it's so ridiculous. Actually, like I can't even. It's also kind of gross at times. Like I look at it, and I'm like, oh my gosh,
The giraffe neck was killing me.
Oh no. Yeah, there was one point when it was just a bald eagle stuffed into a squid. And it kind of looked like a turducken.
Yeah.
Oh, thinking about this segment exhausts me. That's how much I was laughing watching it. So good job, Hop. You really cooked on that one. You cooked up some deep horrors. Do you want the pictures? I have all the pictures. You know what? Send me the pictures. We might go through them.
Here, I fetch you a clip from this segment too.
Okay. Good. This clip is entitled Willie Freed. Sounds like a poem. All right. Let's see.
In the mix, so I think that's just got to be it right there.
Yeah.
Like the tail and the head are very good. I wish it was bigger. I don't know why I would want it bigger, but I really want it big, the biggest.
The head or the tail?
I just want a giant version. I want a version that you like. Each leg is the size of a human being, which is actually pretty close to where we at based on what I see here.
Yeah.
Shadow's killing me.
I think that's it.
What's the name for this wonderful beast?
Oh boy.
Why do I feel
suspense?
Willie Freed.
Willie Freed.
There it is. Willie Freed. You don't have to free Will.
The comedic timing.
It's like that poem, For Sale Baby Shoes Never Worn. It has the same. It's like if that was a really messed up video game animal. Oh yeah. See, yeah, we got some. I have this thread here. Let me pull it up. We'll take a quick look through just some of the horrors incited. We got Belian Loaf. We got mac and cheese.
Yo, mac and cheese.
Be careful who you made. Oh, that's good. Oh, we got Drorpian. We got long horse.
Elong.
We got Bark. Flashback. We got Oreo Snatcher.
Oh yeah, I love Oreo Snatcher.
He gets him from the back of the pack. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Oh yeah, Tiny Dancer.
The names are so good. Willie Freed.
He's free.
Willie Freed. Pentafang.
I didn't see this one.
This one's scary. Sorry. Just
Tiny Dancer.
Oh, it won't zoom. Let me in. It's fine. And then we also have Ratting Mantis.
Ratting Mantis, I love it.
Longer
horse.
Longest horse. Not a turducken. This is when I tuned in. This is nasty. Someone needs to be on trial for this. We have the giant rat that makes all of the rules.
Yeah.
Kangy Owl. TM. Hippo War. Oh, that is scary. We're getting into the horrors section.
Oh yeah, this is exactly what I wanted out of this segment too.
These names are so good. Donkey Kong. Whale with a cool winged backpack. Untitled Goosebug. And a can't. And guess I'll die.
Guess I'll die.
Yeah, that's apt. So
Yeah, great segment. Great segment.
good job, Hop. Good job. And then we had Couch on the Clock Tower. So
very fun, interesting, like different take on Clock Tower.
yeah. I kind of enjoyed like very intentional teensy games.
Yeah.
Mini Clock Tower games. Also, I loved that people dressed up.
Yeah, I sure dressed up.
RC with the little bow tie dripped out.
Yeah, RC was dripped out.
Finn was dripped out. Finn looked like the Godfather.
Yeah.
Come to me on the day of my daughter's winter masquerade.
And the important takeaway is Trill is the minion.
Always. Always and forever.
Oh, my game as the demon was also hilarious in that one, where I drew my token. I'm like, oh, I'm the demon.
I know Evie was listening to Wicked the whole time.
Oh yeah, I was listening to K-pop.
Nice.
I need to rewatch that, see what Duck and Mags were talking about.
Yeah. My favorite was at one point there was like a really long lingering shot of a room that no one was in. It was only like 30 seconds, but it felt like cinematic suspense. It was like it kind of worked. But I really liked how it captured the vibe of like a clock tower game you'd run in your house, like a normal in-person clock tower game. I really appreciated that. But Max
Well,
did a great
Duck,
job.
me metaing you led to content, so
True.
it was funny.
Um,
Well, that was day one.
Day one. Yeah, we'll kick it along because we got quite a lot to get through in this hour and a half that we planned for. But we'll go to day two and we'll just touch on the ones that we don't have significant background to say because I have lovely things I could say about all of these segments. But we had Lego building started off the day. The
That
only
thing's
thing I remember
massive.
from Lego building was drop kick Finn.
Oh yeah, I drop kicked Finn.
Weren't you like, I'll drop kick Finn for $3 and then I don't?
Yeah, or something like that.
That was good. It's so big and it's not done yet. Yeah, doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, we got it like maybe halfway done. Maybe.
That's impressive, honestly.
We got the legs done over the course of the marathon, and then we started working on the back.
Yeah. One thing about me, I can't with Legos. I sorry, Grant. I can't. I get frustrated. I'm like, the piece we're gonna where does it go? I can't tell. And my little 3D map is confusing. My head hurts. But yes, it was a very, very cute segment. Nice to wake up to. I guess we did overshoot Late Night on Ganymede. All that needs to be said about Late Night on Ganymede is that it was absolute nonsense.
It was something. You ran the bracket.
We did run the bracket. The bracket was good. I think what are we getting out of the bracket? Garfield, I think. Garfield with a link hat, which is not bad. I wanted Freerin, but I'll take Garfield with a link hat. As a donation bar character. Oh, Garfield is homophobic, and I stand on that. I stand and rest my case. and we can move on from late night on Ganymede, at least the first one. We had a Hat in Time, which was the longest segment of the marathon.
Also, the birthplace of
Yeah, birthplace of Let's get into it. Get into So Hat in Time was Flying Ludicolo's segment. It
At
was
least
a
the
really cute game. I like
on-stream birthplace of
True. I don't know where came from.
We were just saying it at IO.
I see. Okay, because I was like, I didn't start saying this like on my own. Like it wasn't, I was like, this wasn't all me. I don't know where it came from.
Did I not send you the clip? Hold on.
No, you did send me the clip, but what I was saying is, like, I don't know when we started saying like I said
It was the night before at IO when we went out to dinner.
Mhm.
We just Blue said like a couple times, and we're like, why are you saying and then we just all started saying
Wow, Blue's impact.
Yeah.
Our good old RG Blue X. Here's the clip. Here's the
Oh yeah, Blue wrote it on the white.
1750 from Mag saying, yeah. 1750 from Real Colors, yeah. 1750 from Legos Jedi, yeah.
Hell yeah.
And we're not done. 1750 from Eevee, yeah. 1750 from Duck, yeah.
Yo, I was freaking cool, bro. Hella cool.
1750.
Z9chy, same shirt.
Whoa. It's guys, this is embarrassing. One of us has to change. Yeah, that's a good bit. I really appreciated that bit.
Yeah, I made that clip and immediately ran upstairs, soloed out all of your yas, and made it into a donation sound within the hour.
Wow, it was good. It was really good. I really appreciated it. I think it also has to stay, to be honest.
Yeah.
I think that one's sitting. I think we got some good donation sounds. We didn't add too many for side quests, but we got some good ones. But yeah, that segment was fun. There were many hats. We brought so many hats to Ganymede. I was not aware of our hat game. I should have been. I mean, it's kind of been Zeldathon's thing in the past.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
My big takeaway from Hat in Time is that I want to play the game.
Yeah. Me too.
Yeah. After that was Duck Detective, which I did not catch most of.
I want to play that game too. It looks super cute and fun.
It does look cute. It also looks kind of like harder than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
Good. Whoa, flying manifested. Wow. Hello, flying. But Duck Detective is one I have to go back on. I know Sal did a good job no matter what. That I have no doubt in my mind.
Yeah.
Then was Bread and Fred with Triss, and their partner Procyon. And it was good couch too. I think it was like Doug, like Drum Ultima, Jiggy, and Jackson.
Oh yeah, that is a good couch.
Right, it's just a great couch. And that that game is a game I don't want to play. It looks great, but it looks like I would kill someone.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think any bits arose from Bread and Fred. Oh, one did. One bit. But I'm not gonna say it. If you wanna know the bit, you'll have to troll the clips. Oh, and Hot Baja Blast. Yeah. I don't remember when I got it. Wasn't during Hat in Time. Because I was like, if y'all donate 5 Baja Blasts, which was like $600 or $700. I didn't think it would happen. And then they did, and then I had to drink a hot Baja Blast. And that was
Nice
the
soothing
segment
tea.
when we did What's Cooking, our little interstitial bit, which was really, really fun. Where it was Stone and Clinkett cooking dinner and me boiling Baja Blast right next to the dinner we were gonna eat.
I missed
Boiling
that.
Baja Blast and zesting a lemon into it. It was kind of nice. I'm not gonna lie, like it wasn't bad. You just can't let it boil too much, or it gets gross. You're just creating a simple syrup at that point. But yeah, then was Key's concert. That was fun. They had the steel pans. I think that's what they're called. Those were sick. Always love to hear those. It was just like my nice that was like my nice background music while I like cooled down from with my hot refreshing Baja Blast. So I really appreciated that from Key. And we were running around again, me prepping for A Link to the Past. I think Key was at IO, no, but then left for the
Yeah.
segment.
Yep.
Yep. Great music. Yeah, we love some Key Otter out here. After that was Link to the Past with Jiggy. Slipping and sliding good time.
What a segment.
I like that Jiggy segments have just become like, how can we torture Jiggy now?
Oh yeah. I fully expected there to not be an actual donation bit for like these amounts turn on the ice, these amounts turn off the ice. I fully expected it to be just gaslighting Jiggy into believing there's a donation bit.
That would be so funny. Like just lying.
Yeah.
No, there was a donation bit and it
Yeah.
was oh, and the dryer's done. So at Ganymede there's this dryer. The whole house is it's like a smart house. And so when the dryer would go off on the TV we were using to play games on, the giant pop-up would be like, the dryer's done. So sometimes we'd be playing the game and it would just go, the dryer's done. And also all of the appliances like played little jingles the whole time you were pressing buttons. And it was a little infuriating if you didn't know what you were doing because it was just taunting you with its song as you were like trying to work through the 500 settings on the $2,000 like washing machine. So that was fun. But yeah, Link to the Past was good stuff as always. And
Grimoire on the clock tower.
yeah.
Very chaotic game they played. It was hilarious though.
It was ridiculous actually. And I also loved their donation incentives.
Oh yeah. Whale Bucket was a hit.
Whalium went to the
Yeah.
moon. They were like, "Can we put this in?" We were like, "Yeah." And typically we'd be like, "Yeah, but you got to charge for it." You know, we'd be like, "Yeah, but you got to raise money for it." But we were like, "Hey, you know, we'll let them throw it in." And it went absolutely like Whalium went triple platinum, no features.
Yeah.
Like even after that segment, I really appreciated the Grimm and their community because they not only showed up for that, but continued to show up for all of our segments after that. So that was pretty awesome. We also gave away a grimoire during this segment, which was epic.
Yep.
So good segment, good clock tower. Good day. Good day, sir.
Yep. And then
Next
we
was-
finished the Link to the Past
yes.
after that.
Right, we went back to Link to the Past. And what I remember from this segment was Jiggy becoming the Joker, and
Yeah.
also Jiggy's Jokerification arc. But
the Grimm
I
in
also
chat. William
remember-
Dance.
Yo, hello, the Grimm. Wow, we're summoning people today.
We are.
Wait, William Dance is so cute. Yeah, thank you all for working with us. It was really awesome. But what were we? Yes. So during the late night segment, I was sitting on the back couch and I just kept pulling things up on the iPad and then getting whoever was at tech. I can't remember who it was at the time. I think it was Stone or Zen on cameras, and getting them to like zoom in. And at one point, I leaned over to Clink it and I was like, "Name any random male celebrity." Um, and she named, what is his name? Oh, I have him in here somewhere. This is, ignore the images. Don't worry about him. I can't remember this guy's name. Jonathan Taylor Thomas. Yeah. I had Jonathan Taylor Thomas pulled up.
Wow.
And it was just like looking up at BMOS Barbara and like having it flash down onto my screen. I also kept looking up Sonic OCs of the people on couch.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, that was some good stuff. But let's run it back.
Day 3.
Day 3. Yeah, so that was a good bit. Your turn to die. I was asleep. I will be honest.
That was a very fun segment. I was on donations for it.
Yeah.
Kago Kev, very funny, very interesting guy. Really made me want to pick up that game as well. Like the Your Turn to Die community really showed up for that one as well. Like,
wait, that's so sick.
They are a small but very enthusiastic fan base.
Yeah.
And like all the different voices that Kago put on, like crazy. At one point it was like SpongeBob and Patrick like fighting each other, and then somebody donated for the main character who's supposed to be this like this bubbly girl who's like, oh no, what's going on? Somebody donated to put like a villain voice, so he did like L from or Light from Death Note.
Whoa, that's sick.
It was so funny. If you get a chance, check that one out. The voices were so fun.
Wait, that sounds really fun. Yo, we got a rave from RC. Let's go. Wow, DRC rating our stream. What an honor.
RC.
Hello, welcome, James. Yes, E. What a name, James. Yes, E. Hi, RC. We weren't talking about you multiple times in a row.
And then we unfortunately had to pass on Project Zomboid. Basunify got sick from eating the cookies.
Got sick.
The Baja Blast.
Basunify got Baja Blast consumption, and yeah.
So whatever that segment was that you guys replaced it with was something.
Baja Blast tuberculosis, and then the segment was just me and Clinky for a little bit, and Maeve stone asleep on the couch, just doing stuff. We were singing, we were doing Quiet Jam Train. The songs were cracking me up personally. I don't know if anyone else enjoyed them, but we were dying.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Basunify. Yeah, Basunify and his sleep paralysis had his own sus quest upstairs in bed.
Dang, I'm sorry to hear that, Basunify.
Oh, I felt so
I was looking so forward to your segment too.
Yeah, I'm hoping we get that sometime in the future.
Yeah.
Because the Zomboid segment was sounding like it would be really, really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Maeve ran around the community Minecraft server, which was cool. That was fun.
And then realized that they were banned on NoPixel.
Live band reaction. Zoltan's first live band reaction. Oh, that was epic. I really enjoyed that. Good segment, and by good I mean it happened. After that we had Roki with Ash Said Hi. Love Ash Said Hi.
Ash killed it. That game it simultaneously looks cute and terrifying.
Yeah, it's really something. I don't really understand what's going on when I'm looking at it, but I'm a little unwell generally. Ash is super cool. I was literally like, "Hey, we're putting this marathon together. Do you want to do something?" And she was so excited. And we just adore Ash. So
Yeah.
after that was Minecraft on the Clock Tower, which was hosted by Shastow with the help of Palm
That was
rating
insane.
with a lot of you community members. That mod is so cool, Palm. And Shastow, I really enjoyed your bit of murdering people in Minecraft.
Yeah.
I thought it was very fun. But big kudos to you guys. It was really cool. It was really well produced. Very hard to pull off. And you guys pivoted really well when your mod kind of started having some troubles near the end. As it would as a mod
Yeah.
that was in the early stages. But it was really cool to see. And I hope you keep working on it if you're here, Palm. I hope you keep working on that mod because I want to play it.
Yeah.
Yeah, just good stuff. Good stuff. After I'm trying to think, that was we had a donation goal incentive in that. It was Blue Dog. That's when we got Blue Dog.
Blue Dog. Yeah.
Blue Dog. After that was Oh Dear with Real Colors, friend of the chat.
Man.
Man.
That segment was something else.
It was really good. It was really good. It killed me. The man absolutely. It's so good, actually. Oh, there's Clinket on the floor.
Oh, we summoned Trill.
Whoa. Hello, Trill. We're summoning people left and right. We can't stop. Wait, we need to summon. Who do we summon next? Donations are still open. Summon Scott Cawthon right now. Throwback.
This
Man.
But yeah, this segment hilarious. There's a clip. I need to find it. Stand by. Sailor just
Oh, I have it. This is on my
good.
list of clips.
Good.
It's
Excuse me, pardon me.
I'm laughing just thinking about it. Okay, 1 second, you all. Let me pull up this clip.
And then do you have the fart landmine clip as well?
No, what? Send me
Okay.
that one while I get this one playing.
Yeah, that one.
All right, thanks. Excuse me, pardon me, don't mind me. Oh! No, get back here.
So this is I realized this is a game where you are pretending to be a deer and trying not to get hunted. I need to see it one more time.
Excuse me, pardon me, don't mind me. Oh!
Man.
So RC, you did such a good job. That was so funny. Such a good segment. Let me get Jump on a Landmine in here. I haven't seen this one. You guys are getting a live clip reaction.
Oh, this one's good. We had a donation that said to step on a landmine. You got it? Hello? Were you watching the clip and didn't pull it up on stream?
Oh my gosh, did I do that? Guys, I'm sorry. I get to react alone.
We have $10 from
start over.
Biron20 saying, "Do it,
do it."
Oh, here we
One.
go. Oh, I missed it.
You just fell over the edge.
That's not a landmine."
I'll do it.
Very honorable.
It's okay. We have a replacement there.
Oh.
You see me, RC?
Yes. Do it.
Fun. Do it. You pooped right to the landmine.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Just went
Just
flying.
it's crazy.
What a good game.
Oh, it's so good.
By
Man.
good, I mean Tylenus would love it.
Oh, yeah.
Good, bad game. Actually, it might just be good.
Yeah, it's a
Man.
good game.
Man. So yeah, that was a great segment. Great segment, great bits, great stuff all the way around. And let's see here. All right, and we got, what was next after that?
Alan Wake 2. Alan did, in fact, wake up.
It was so
Did you
epic.
know that?
What an epic segment. I just like, it was almost like too like, I was like, wow, this is high quality. The gameplay was too good to be to be at this marathon. And I loved the stuffies on the couch bit. That was some good stuff too.
Dog on
That's
camera.
some of my favorite incentives is just like, I'll do one thing and it's gonna be, if you donate $5, it's gonna be one thing. If you donate $500, my life's gonna get very difficult.
Yep.
I think those are some of my favorite incentives.
But yeah, Sweet Peebs, Suave Peanut, absolutely killed it. That segment was so good.
Absolute champions. After that, we had TTT, which I was on. That's a fun segment.
Oh yeah, that was a good segment. I was on that one as well.
I had never played TTT before. I felt like such a goated gamer in like one of the rounds because we were on Outset Island.
Oh my god, that one where me and you were the traitor together on Outset Island.
Yes, and I was like standing across from the bridge into the forest on Outset Island, and anytime someone would go on the bridge, I like would one tap headshot them off the bridge. And there was one point where someone was like, I think Happy by 3 was like Zachy, guys, if I get, and then it had to shut up because I shot them dead, and then everyone was like, what happened to Happy? And I was like, I don't know, and they're like, oh, okay.
I loved when you were up there alone, and everybody realized it was you like shooting down at them, and I like led the hunt train up the hill to like come after you, and so I set up a crossfire on the bridge to where me and you were like sandwiching them as they were trying to come get you.
Yeah, TTT is really fun. I understand why people were eating it up in the days of yore.
Oh yeah. And it's just so fun to headshot Lana in that game.
Lana's so funny.
Yeah.
And anytime Stone was the traitor, I was deeply scared.
Mm-hmm.
Stone was very like serial killer about it.
And Stone was traitor like a good like 2/3 of the rounds we played too.
Yeah, that was mortifyingly scary.
Yeah.
But good times, good segment. Then we have the return of the Jam Train.
Happy New Year.
Wahoo! This was super fun. It was an honor to be there in person. They did get reprimanded by me for not knowing any Chapel Run.
Oh yeah.
We were like, guys, get with the times.
I think
Jay knew. Jane.
I think I was sitting on the couch at IO, and I said, I hope they play Hot to Go.
I literally, it's okay. They don't know it, but they're going to know. They're going.
You're gonna learn.
Learn. They act- so hopefully we can do it at Voyage. Just so excited to talk about. So exciting to say. So yeah, Jam Chambers, Jam Train. Love some Jam Train. I loved Donkey Kong. What was it? What is the song? The Sephiroth song? One Winged Donkey Kong. Which is just DK rap over One Winged Angel. They like never cease to impress me with the like level of, I can't think of a word that I want to use without a swear in it. Blank posting. Fill in the gap. Um Trash posting even
Yeah.
with
And
their
then
with their musical talents and abilities.
and then our last segment for the night,
Unfortunately, due to power outage.
Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes. We played it a lot longer than we had originally anticipated. But that's all right. We were having a good time swapping out gamers for donations, even in the middle of a current defusal. That's just an all timer for like party games. Like you have one person who can see the game, a few other people who can read the manuals but not see the bomb. Great time.
Yeah, I would have loved to have watched it.
Yeah.
But alas, let me show you what Ganymede was up to in that time. The canola oil.
Ah.
The outside where it is dark. And Klinka is making this face. she was okay. It was just really cold when we were outside.
Yeah.
But it was it was good. Ignore this. Don't mind that. Ignore that. The power outage was fun. It was nice because it was the first time Ganymede really like ever was just like shut down for a bit, and we just kind
Yeah.
of laid in the couch area, with our with our phones, and it was usually only one person with their phone on at a time, and one of us, usually Jackson Perotti, would be like, disconnect to connect. And then we put the phones down and just kind of like half sleep, half talk.
Yeah.
So it was very sweet and fun. I'm sad about
Meanwhile,
Metal Gear Solid.
we were high stress trying to defuse bombs, but not using words like left or right or red or blue.
Oh, that sounds terrible. Is that what your incentive was? You couldn't use words?
Yeah, we had to ban words. It was I think it was $15 to like change a banned word. We started with 3 slots for banned words, and then it was like $50 to add another slot. So we ended up with like 6 or 7 total available banned words, and they were all doozies, like ones we needed to use all the time, like colors and directions.
Yeah, I love a banned word stream. Just in general, it's
Oh, yeah.
always a funny bit. Well, that's great. You guys went till like 2 or 3 a.m., right? You went till like 3
Yeah,
a.m.?
we had to catch all the North American time zones for New Year's.
Yeah. Oh, true. And Metal Gear Solid first confirmed game for Zeldathon Voyage. That's what Clink had said.
Okay.
I don't know if it'll happen, but that would be fun. She was like, "Oh, we'll just play it as Zeldathon. Whatever." We can just mod Link into the game.
I'm playing Bloodborne then.
Hey, where's your Bloodborne segment? All right.
It was at Parallel Worlds.
Ah, I see. See, I took a little like break from watching, and then Parallel Worlds happened. And when everyone started talking about Parallel Worlds when I came back, I really didn't know if it was real or not because the way everyone talked about it, I had no clue. But I did eventually find out that it was real because I saw the logo.
Yeah.
And then let me check one moment while if you want to open up on the last day, I'm gonna check maybe see if we were gonna go till 9:30, see if we're good to go until 10, and we'll do this last day, and then we'll come back. We'll take a little break, come back, and round it out with the bit tier list.
Yeah, we started out with again too good of gameplay for our show with Ryan Ford speedrunning Metroid Fusion 100%. That segment was nuts. Very impressive stuff showed off here. Ryan Ford always kills it. What a legend.
Yeah, another one of the streamers we just greatly appreciate. Just
Mhm.
is willing to show up, knock out a banger segment, and return back to their life, which I really appreciate.
Speaking of banger segments, though,
Hey, yo, we got Fortnite. No, next was
Z9chy.
the Roblox Dress to Impress segment. Let's go. I had so much fun, you guys.
That
Whenever
was
we were
such a good
talking,
segment.
I didn't know what to do for a segment.
It
I
was
was like, I want
so
my own
funny.
segment for the first time. And I was like, I don't really play any like I play like Blood on the Clock Tower, but I want like a segment. Like I didn't really want to do a multiplayer game segment. Like I didn't want to host one because I don't really have the organizational desire for that. But the yeah, it was just a fun segment. It changed over time from what the submission was, but I think it changed in a good direction. Um, and it resulted in me having to message Clinkit and be like, "Hey, if I if I do a bit that requires me to have the camera zoom into my butt on stream, how are you gonna feel about that?" And she's like, "Let me check TOS." So that's how you know it's gonna be a good segment when Clinket's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
"I'll have to read Twitch TOS and get back to you."
Oh, it was so good.
Here, so
You
I
just
mean,
want to roll the clip.
we can't talk about the segment without rolling the clip. Let
You
me
got to
get
roll
it.
the clip.
Ew! Wait, the clip generated name is Bashful Sparkly Kangaroo Stinky Cheese.
Oh.
That's dark. Okay. Let me pull it up. Share this. Let me refresh. This is what I wore for you all today. Wait. Oh, 1 second, guys. It's supposed to say quest.
Uh-oh. It fall off?
I don't know.
Where'd it
go?
Did it fall off? Did the tape?
I didn't even know these could fall off. Wait, 1 second. Get ready. I'm gonna throw a little skin for you, chat, just for you.
bad. Ugh.
Let me look in the couch. Do you see it? Oh, I don't want this to get caught on you.
I don't see. Where is I can't find the quest.
Anywhere.
It's so good.
Fine, can they see the quest?
Can they see the quest?
They can see it.
Oh, they can see it.
Oh, when someone at my work is like, it's like, so what is this thing you do? I'm like, I don't know, it's nothing. I was just tears in my eyes. It's nothing. It's nothing. So, yeah, good segment. There's also the Wicked Battle Cry. And
Yeah.
huge props to Maeve. It was a really fun secret sound. And
Oh, that
Amaya.
was such a good secret sound. With
We're
all the
keeping it.
variations.
We didn't even get all the variations. I will definitely be using it in a future marathon and trying to incentivize us finding all the variations.
I love the high reverb just
that was my idea. That was my idea. I think one of my favorites is the Game Boy, where you hear the Game Boy sound turning on, and then it's like really bit crushed.
Yeah.
But yeah. Oh, the player clipping in the floor. I have
Yeah.
that too. Wait, it's Chip. Okay, copy. Let me get this up on here.
Person in the bottom right doing?
They're practicing the street.
I was trying to donate the whole time during this
dying, and you guys are on your phone accepting friend requests.
Oh, I was accepting friend requests. That's it.
This isn't
Y'all
about
stuck below
Help them. Chill.
Just say.
No, I'm stuck below the map. That's so funny.
Queen.
Never cry.
Queen never cried.
What do I
You're
do?
gonna save her or what? That's her problem.
Throw a life raft.
That's one less thing I have to contend
Thank you, love you, bye.
Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely.
Clinket is just dying.
That broken Clinket laugh is so funny.
Oh yeah.
It will send me every time. So yeah, that segment very fun. Thank you for letting me play Roblox.
Very skibbity of you.
After that, speaking of skibbity, we had Fortnite.
Oh yeah.
Fortnite with I Like Corn Dogs, long time chatter and community member. All I remember from Fortnite, because I was like trying to get 500 tiny rhinestones off my face, was triple Snoop Dogg. I think it was. Someone was saying there was a triple Snoop Dogg win. Rip
Yeah.
Skibbity Finn. F's in the chat for Skibbity Finn. Skibbity Finn died here today. There was going to be a donation bar character for Skibbity Finn, but we couldn't quite reach it. But
Maybe at Zeldathon we hold a funeral for Skibbity Finn.
or a resurrection.
Oh no.
A great revival for Skibbity Finn. But I think we have to make it really difficult because
A ritual summoning.
A ritual summon team. I think I know what we have to do at Zeldathon. I think we have to plan a ritual summon of Skibbity Finn. I do have an extra Finn plush. Do you have an extra toilet?
We could probably figure that out.
We'll figure that out. Anyways, guys, we're cooking in real time. Yeah, thank you to Hap for drawing Skibbity Finn. If you'd like to see it, it's in the Zeldathon Discord somewhere. If you go into the Discord and say bring to me Skibbity Finn, I'm sure someone will find it for you. Do not do IRL Skibbity Finn.
Don't tempt us.
What if it's for money, for charity?
Yeah, what if it's for charity?
And then now, wow, Hop. Wow.
Hop. How dare you?
And how dare you have such a good segment after that as well? Of
Yeah.
you in an Excel sheet. How did you do that?
And RuneScape.
And RuneScape. I was two things that historically go very interestingly at
yeah.
So next was Doc Team Behind the Doc. Team, what can you say about this? I didn't get to lock into it, but every once in a while I tuned in and I was just like, what is happening here?
It was a segment. Doc Team are
they're a special, like a different
they're
level.
Interesting group.
I adore you, my sweet, sweet Doc Team.
We love Doc Team here.
Why are you all so feral? What about the sheets has slowly rotted your brains? I love it. What are they putting in these sheets?
What were they putting in these spreadsheets?
What are they feeding these Doc Team members? But good segment. After that was Zeldathon and Friends on the Clock Tower. Our final Clock Tower game. What a buck wild
this game.
Palm.
What Flying said before the game off stream was so true. This will not be a good game, but it will be a good segment. And that's true.
Oh, it was so fun though. I really, really enjoyed it. Had so much fun. It was cool playing with some of the different clock tower personalities from around the
Yeah.
website. And Evil Steve is such a
I love Evil Steve.
a good storyteller.
Yeah.
So
Oh my god, for those of you that
was
don't
a
know,
champion also for our very first time playing, being the scariest script I have ever played.
for those of you out of the know of Clock Tower, they just released a new character that would have destroyed our games had it been released before Side Quest.
Yeah.
The wizard
Absolutely smacked our games into the ground.
Oh man.
Yo,
Basically, you can make a
Pele.
wish for anything to happen in your Clock Tower game, but it will have like trade-offs, and there will be a sign that it went off of some variety.
A monkey's paw.
Yeah, but
Welcome, welcome, Jaders. Still on the
yo,
line.
Jay.
Good old Jardis fans.
Yeah, it was not a good showcase of Clock Tower, but it was a funny segment for people who know Clock Tower.
It was a good time.
Yo, Blue Toad 10, thanks for the raid.
And then it was at this point when I was driving home, so I caught very little of the next few segments, other than Wacka, which I tuned into for like 20 minutes while I was eating my dinner on the way. But
yeah, Papa's Freezeria Deluxe.
Incredible idea for a segment in the first
Oh,
place.
yeah.
And Chica Zelda is Chica Zelda and Bro Zelda's a girl. I adore both of you. You crack me up to no end, and you also are both just very, very good hosts and just fun to be around. So keep it up, and donation readers. So that's my little tangent.
Yeah, Wild Frost. I knew nothing about this game. I still know very little about this game, but the Pokemon mods were hilarious.
I don't know about this. I kept watching Danny play it, and I was like, this looks like furry Hearthstone.
Yeah, I kind of. I think
No,
I don't
furry
know.
Slay the Spire.
Yeah,
that's what it was.
Yo, Arrow, thanks for the raid.
Let's go. Welcome in. We're summoning so many people. Our power.
Arrow, I loved every time that I saw you around during the event.
Yeah, Arrow was an actual hero the whole time.
Yeah.
We had Wacka. So I tuned into a little bit of Wacka, and it was the furry segment.
Waka Wednesday.
Waka Wednesday, and Abby and Artie and Cass. Cass was coming in on a pager. Cass coming in on a school intercom for that segment, and it just added to it. It was just very funny. I don't even know if I could tell you what was going on, but it was cracking me up the whole time. And I love the Zelda Palm furries. They raise so much money, and they're so funny, and they send me to the floor laughing, even though I don't know what's going on.
Oh yeah.
And also, we can't talk about the segment without talking about how disgustingly good Freya is at this video game.
Oh my god, yeah.
I literally can't it's rare that I feel like I see anyone who's that good at anything.
See, when I first met Freya years and years and years ago, they were already cracked at rhythm games, and they've only gotten better, and it's been years.
Absolutely buck wild.
What a legend.
What a legend. Big ups to Freya. Big ups to that. They stream if you want to see Wacko Wednesdays. They stream. I think it's Milotic is their Twitch name.
Yeah.
Next we had Dolphin's Clue segment. I was
This
listening
was
in on
sick.
this one.
This was sick. They all had their masquerade masks on.
Yeah, I loved that. I just loved the attention to detail and energy.
Oh yeah.
That was brought to the segment. And everyone seemed so excited to do it, which
Yeah.
I'm the same way, so it just makes me happy.
I have not played Clue in literal decades. This makes me want to play Clue again.
We summoned Dolphin. It worked.
Yo, Dolphin.
Our summoning
We've been
doesn't
summoning
stop.
everybody tonight. Maybe we are cut out for the summoning ritual.
Maybe we are. And then next was Kirby Star Allies. I did not catch this at all, but I bet it was great. Kirby Star Allies, how could it be bad?
Yeah.
And I've done a segment with Montaro before. They were fun, really fun to hang out with. And I know they did like special masks for their VTuber that they designed,
Oh, yeah.
which I love their VTuber. And they always have like silly VTuber bits. So more VTubers at Zeldathon. That's what I say.
Yeah. Good stuff.
And then we had Inhuman Conditions.
That was so fun. We were hopping back and forth between the hubs, and I was talking about this a little bit earlier in the segment planning. This is one of the ones where it just so lined up where we had two people submit it, both at the hubs, and I'm like, what if we have both play it during the same segment? And
it worked perfectly too.
And
this
it
one
was
I was watching
so funny. Like some of the characters we came up with, or that donations came up with, were so good. Like I had to play the wrestler bit one time. That was hilarious. Blue had to be robot.
I don't know if it was the one that a donation came up with, but watching Blue do like guy who really needs to get to his next.
Yes, that one was so good.
It was good, but it was also excruciating.
Yeah. It was so
It was
funny.
absolutely like excruciating because Blue was playing it so well, and I was like, Duck, like this guy has to go.
And I think it was our only violent robot kill that entire segment too. Wally Payne.
Wally Payne. And I loved offensive Z9chy. I donated
Jackson being offensive Z9chy, yeah.
Oh gosh, Jackson Perotti, what a legend. This is my first time beating Jackson, and just like a
Jackson's
class
a hoot.
act. How wonderful. But when I saw that it was Jackson doing offensive Z9chy, I was like, this is gonna be great. Because I wanted it to be someone who wasn't afraid to like really get
really go at it.
Really come for the throat.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't. I unfortunately, like, I saw that one come up. I'm like, I can't do that.
No, I wasn't sure if anyone was gonna take the bait, but someone did, and I was very happy. And then we had our jam-packed finale.
The last one I did for Inhuman Conditions was the for the clock tower heads. It was Mutant, who is Sarah Novus mad as the Klutz, I believe. So it was just me being stuck between a rock and a hard place, couldn't say anything.
I think I remember that one. I was like, it was another one. Was just like, what am I watching right now? What is this interaction happening right now on my screens? But yeah, that was another. That's a honestly great stream game. Game. Then we had our jam-packed finale. This was an excellent segment. The fundraising was absolutely
it was nuts.
Guys, I wanted to go to bed, but I was like, I'm not going to bed till I finish this marathon out. And I had work at 8 a.m. I had to wake up at 7:30 the next day. And we just kept going. We kept hitting it. There was one point where it was like, well, they can't raise $1,000 in 5 minutes, and then you somehow did.
And then did it again.
And then did it again. And we beat make it, and I think it made this the largest raising mini marathon that we've done.
Yep.
Which is so honestly like I don't know. I know a lot of us have worked, especially T, really hard on it. So it was just very, very heartening to see. And I also just thought that I don't know why, but I thought this jam train somehow had even more jam train energy than the last jam train.
Yeah.
Like they're both great, but this one, something about it had like another level of just like, it was like electric to watch. So that was pretty amazing.
Need to get
Yeah.
Dan back in an event. Then we'll have like full power jam train.
Full power jam train to the moon.
Oh,
and we
it
got
gets
some form of it
chaotic.
to go. That is true. So that was our schedule recap. We have about 17 minutes left on the clock. So what we will do is we're gonna do, guys, I'm so sorry for all the ads you're about to see on this website. I can't help it. We're gonna do a tier list of every bit at the marathon that I could think of. So get ready. So we got S tier, A tier, B tier, C tier, D tier. And then the bits we have are, let me zoom in a little bit. Guys, listen, I know, I understand. Look at these ads, they're terrible. I don't care. Move on. Aetna CVS Health. We got Bonate, we got the bit, we got ZTPS QWM, Baja Blast, Flavor Blast, RC, the champion of Bush's baked beans. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Reba, Zelda Omega Clink, Tonate, Oops, All Ice Physics, Man, Ducknate, and Deernate. So let's start with the donate. I think Bonate is S tier in my opinion. How do you feel, Teeb? Feel free to argue me down.
I did not understand Bonate.
Bonate, let's go Bonators. Yeah. I don't know where Bonate came from. It came from a previous segment, but Bonate at beldathon.net. I just knew we had, I know Bonate already existed. I knew we had bonate.beldathon.com.
Yeah.
And it was the very last segment. And I don't know why I just started telling people to bonate.beldathon.com. And then everyone, it's something so wholesome about seeing all of our community members and like regulars donate as their name, but with the B instead.
Yeah, that was fun.
It was cute and fun and wholesome. And I felt like everyone wanted to get in on it.
I did say something behind the scenes at IO while that was happening. I said, if people who donate are donors, what about people who bonate?
You also DM'd it.
I DM'd that to you, yeah.
And I think what did I respond? I think I responded like, shut up or something. Oh, yeah, I can't find it, but oh, it's so silly. So yeah, Bonate is S tier in my opinion. Actually, I'm gonna put it down to A though, because it wasn't there long enough in my opinion to be S tier. I don't know if length of time there matters.
Yeah, Arrow's got me. Thanks, Arrow.
I'm picking up what you're putting down. We'll put it at A for now. Next is the bit. So T, do you know what the bit is?
Yeah, the bit.
So the bit is, guys, let's do the bit. And the
I'm
whole
pulling out my phone. Let's do the bit.
The bit is just that she walks us through a donation, and it works every
time.
Single time. Sorry, I'm very distracted by this Spanish TPS. What do you think's happening over here? Oh, there we go. Okay.
I love the bit where we donate to charity. What a good bit.
Yeah. It's a good bit. I think it gets an S because it's just like
Yeah.
it works every time. Next we have ZTPS QWM.
Zeldathon presents Side Quest Masquerade.
Yeah, SideQuest Winter Masquerade. It was just Jiggy. I don't know why, but Jiggy kept being like, "Welcome to ZTPS QWM, ZTPS
Okay.
QWM," as if we've ever been like, "Welcome to Zeldathon Dimension. Welcome to ZD." You know, like what?
Yeah.
We've never acronymed it before. I think it's a B. It did make me laugh, so it gets above C and D. And it doesn't make me angry. I think D is like dead bit. Dead bits.
Yeah, me leaking DMs to the IO hub between me and Z9chy during the finale.
What were they?
Just about you dying because you were up so late.
Oh, I got 3 hours of sleep that night, and then I got what's the word? Like passive aggressive, not really aggressive, but like a passively posted by Wellness. It was like Wellness is watching, which was very funny. Thank you, Wellness team. I survived, and my sleep schedule has recovered.
I clock in 5 hours, and I said good luck, and then Wellness is angry. And you're like, I can't believe I got told.
You told on me. But I had to tweet. I wanted to tweet at the end of the marathon.
Yeah.
And tweet I did. So Baja Blast. I think that was an S tier bit.
I think that's a B for Baja Blast.
A B for Baja Blast, but not a B for Bonate.
You know? Yeah, I don't think it's quite an S tier for sure. It was prevalent, but it's like it's fun, but not like
there were
new.
no like right, and there were no Baja Blast moments that were truly like stand out. Like it was fun every time, but there wasn't one Baja Blast moment that really surpassed the rest.
Yeah.
This one's a mini bit. Flavor Blast.
I loved every time you flavor blast, you just grab the chip.
It was fun. Guys, I don't think you understand my like obsession with Billy Bimos, and the like there will be times when like I grabbed the chip and I was like, oh, I was like, Billy on my hand, Billy on my hand. Like I'll
Billy on my hand. And then just
I don't know. I just when it comes to a bit, I know what my angles are. I'm like, I know this is gonna be funny. Let me cook. Flavor Blast. I think the Flavor Blast can encompass the cookies too. So like the Dorito cookies. Oh god. Honestly, the Dorito part wasn't that bad, to be honest. It was just when there was big chunk of Dorito crunch in your chocolate chip. That was pretty nightmarish. Ooh, hiccups. I'm gonna put that at A.
That's fair enough.
That was pretty good. I'm gonna skip to Ducknate. Ducknate was, I believe it was in the Duck segment.
Detective.
Yeah. I wasn't there. I wasn't there, guys. Chat, I need help.
It was in Duck Detective, right?
Yeah, I think so. What do we think about Ducknate? Where am I rating it?
I think Ducknate and Deernate both live on the heels of Bonate.
I agree. But where does Tonate come into the equation?
I'd say Ducknate, Deernate C, Tonate B.
Tonate B. Bonate, yeah.
Just because it's a little more upsetting.
It is Tonate is viscerally upsetting. Oh, do we still have no one do this? Tonate. We had this at some point. We don't. No one go to tonate.zeldathon.com. It's nothing. Someone get us tonate.zeldathon.com back, please, bro. Okay. Next is RC, the champion of Bush's baked beans. How do we feel?
It was prevalent. It was fun. I don't know why it started just because there was a can of beans by the RC head.
Yeah, so the lore on the beans actually is Boogie Poppy in the chat? Summoning Boogie Poppy, the winner of
the beans from
competition. Yeah.
From Halloween.
So we had those beans so we could sign them. And then everyone started going, is that RC, the official spokesperson of Bush's Best Baked Beans? Yeah, everyone kept saying that. I love when we get a copy pasta. And
Yeah.
for me, that's an S. Like a
Yeah, I
copy
think
pasta
so,
that
too.
sticks anytime someone comes on screen. And also, like, let me find a picture to show you all. The mannequin head, there were some actually deeply dastardly things done with this mannequin head. Like there were these weird lit cabinets. Look how scary this is. I'm gonna start crying, dude. What is that? Oh no. So yeah, that was it's a good bit. It's a really good bit. Okay, next is which is just share.
I think I missed all of this.
This is just anytime Clinkett put on that black curly wig and became Cher,
yeah.
and then we just start going, because that's all we have of a Cher impression is us going, Cher.
Yeah, I think that one went under the radar for me.
I think
I saw
that one is a
wig,
strong. I think it's a dead bit. I think
Yeah.
we use it too much. Anyone, I want Cher's cover of "Let It Go" is beautiful, and that's not a part of this. The Cher cover was great. But just the bit of saying, I'm Cher. I think it's a dead bit. It's not even the first marathon. Clinkett and I were doing it all through 1986. I think it's just like a vocal stem Clinkett and I have that we can't get rid of. We'll get to ya. Zelda Omega Clink.
I think that's at least an A tier.
I think it's at least A tier. My favorite part of that bit actually was when someone Clinkett said, "Can someone make Zelda Omega Clink brighter?" I think someone sent this. Oops, where'd he go? He's gone. Can someone make it brighter? And someone thought they were funny and just sent this. It's just so good. I think it's
S tier.
I think it's S tier. It's just it's like the perfect Zeldathon bit of like, there's no way we could have planned that happening.
Yeah.
The Wicked Battle Cry, I think that is going to be, for me personally, like a B tier. I really liked it, but I think that we didn't max out its potential.
Yeah, it's a little derivative, but like the highs were high.
That's
like
true. Maybe it's A tier.
The reverb, so good.
There's one. I don't think we got it, but there's one where it's like a car struggling to start, like sputtering out, and it's like and like as she's singing, the car literally is sputtering out in the back. Like, it's so funny. We didn't get all of them. There's also, guys, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. We had to cut this from the VOD. Not really, I'm joking, but There's one that we labeled, this has to be really, really, really low. Like this has to be really, really, really rare. And it's because it's like stretched to be 3 minutes long.
Oh my god.
So it's just like 3 minutes of like whoa, whoa, like whale noises at that point. Like oh, and it's still in there. So I think at Voyage we need to try and find it. But I think what an A.
Yeah.
It could achieve S. It's not there yet. Reba. Reba was very small, very short lived, and a bit that I created, so I will not be rating it.
But it was so good. Like the it's like so unnecessarily unexpected that it's like so good. The how compressed it is. Oh, it was so funny. I'd say I'd say A.
I think it's funny because I felt like it was still instantly recognizable, at least to me. It's like how gay are you to have to recognize the Reba with the corn dog picture that compressed? Yeah, good bit, good bit. We have Oops All Ice Physics. I think it was a good bit.
It was kind of like the gist of the segment. I don't know if how bitty it was.
That's true. That was my thing. It's like I think it could have become a bit, but I think it kind of got stuck. So I think we're gonna put it at like a B. I did enjoy watching it be the like, what's the orchestrator of Jiggy's unravelment.
Yeah,
briefly. That was fun. That's that's what those segments are good for. Jay is personally offended. You're welcome, Jay. C tier. Okay, Luca.
Crash Out Jiggy is so fun. Jiggy crashes out at anything though.
Oh, it's so good. Anyone need to go to Ulta? There's an ad. Look, 3 times points. Okay, and then I think we'll end with 2 of my favorite. We'll start with yeah. I think yeah,
Such a good bit.
actually. Unfortunately, it lasted so long, and the best part about yeah is that I did not know that was me. I was like, wow, what a good sound. I thought I didn't realize it was my own voice. And I didn't realize I was the one who said yeah. And then when someone told me it was me, I was like, wait, when did they get all of these sound clips of me saying yeah?
From the single clip during a Hat in Time.
I think it just goes to show like how deeply we lose our minds these marathons sometimes. Because didn't you upload the sound during that same segment?
Yeah.
So like I didn't even know. And then last but not least is Man. I think Man is also S. It didn't it didn't quite have staying power. Let me find it. This is where we'll wrap up for the night. Here, I'll do a quick run through of some of our pictures.
I don't think RC got a good angle of the first one, where I'm just like on the edge of the cliff looking out over the side, and I think Sailor is like next, like by me, and I'm sitting there and I say, man. And then RC's like, I know exactly where you are.
It was so funny. Let's see. Yeah, I'll just show you some of the pictures I had gathered for this. This screenshot is really something. Oh, where's Corn Dogs? Look at our legacy. Look at what we've done. The original, the OG. Finn has a knife.
Are you pulling something up? You still have the tier list up.
Here we go. Okay. We got this.
What an all-timer.
Look how far we've come. All-timer lineup. I think the best part about it was that it was at 11 a.m.
Yeah.
We got Clinkit. We got Finn with a knife.
He's got a knife.
You better run. We got Couch on the Clock Tower. Danny DePillo was there. This was me donation reading for Minecraft on the Clock Tower. And I was also pretending to be Plinkett.
Ganymede has unionized.
unionized. This was so Plinkett would go to bed. This was this picture makes me sad now. I'm ready for Metal Gear Solid, guys. Teeb for scale.
Yep.
Shine a little light on Omega Clink or whatever. This is a picture we have. It was a picture of the whole room, and Clinket is just in the corner, like lying, like dead, like this. This was on setup day. And then we'll end it off here. This is I think this is just a good representation of what went on during this marathon. But yeah, I guess Teeb, do you have any final words about the marathon before I get us ready to take us out?
Man.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's it. Well, thank you all so much for coming to hang out with us tonight. We had so much fun. I wanted to put together a little something just to kind of say thank you as your community manager. Please remember to hop in the Discord and join me for community nights. A lot of them have vibes very similar to this. Our last community night was Among Us. I kind of want to do another Among Us community night and see if we can get more people to show up too, because it was really fun. But we need more people, because we only had 6 or 7. I'd love to do a proximity chat one too if we could get enough people for that, because it's so funny. It kills me. But yeah, I just wanted to say thank you. We are going to raid GDQ. Go send some Zeldathon love. Got lots of Zeldathon team members and friends who are there this weekend. And yeah, peace and love you all. Thank you, love you, and goodbye. I will see if Grant is ready to take us out.
Man.
Yeah.